Assalamu alaikum. You have a question, you say, inshallah. Say it again.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Before we come into tariqat, we read about awliya Allah, and especially Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani and Ali Ajmiri, the very big wali, I will say Azam. But when we meet our boss, that when we come into their presence and start living with them, that excitement's like going down. It's not giving us passion like when we read about it, So I want to know how to keep that alive in our life, living with that.
Right. It's a very good question. And it's a very easy thing. And it is a real question also, because let me answer it in a very simple way so that you understand. It is like you are young, you're a boy, and you read about, say, Alexander the Great. He's conquering so many lands. You read about Hannibal, you read about all these great generals and leaders, right? And you say, I want to be like them. So then you go to school. So when you're saying, what has this got to do with that? I want to go conquer a land, but you have to go to school first. After the school, then maybe you go to military school. Left, right, left, right, left, right. What has this got to do with that? I want to go conquering lands. Why am I going left, right, and I have to clean the toilet and I have to listen to this person? I want to be a general. Do you understand? So many, they read the stories of the saints with the ego. So many in reality, they want to be like the saints, or if their love is so great, they want to witness those things from the saints. So they go to the sheikh to see if there's any miracle. The sheikh, no miracle. It's not good. The sheikh, any miracle? Here's miracle. But those ones, there are people like that, and that is also an entryway towards tariqat and iman, but it is very low. It is the lowest level. Okay, what is Shaykh saying? Okay, you are my murid, I'm going to show you divine lights. I like that one. Divine lights. You understand? It's still following your ego. You're not understanding. When you're reading those are their lives, it's not your life. Why they are there? What are saints? They are servants of Allah. They are servants of Allah. This is when Shariat is important, because the Shariat, according to the Seerah, according to history, everybody reads the Holy Prophet ﷺ, no? But everybody knows what kind of difficulties he went through. Everybody reads the Sahaba Kiram. Sahaba Kiram have so many miracles also. They have so many miracles. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anh, he was able to raise the dead. So many miracles. But we also know the hardship they went through. So when people are looking at the awliya Allah, they forget all of that. That is the Sharia. They only want to see the lights. People say, I only want to see the Kaaba. But that saint is saying, the way to the Kaaba is filled with idols. How are you going to reach the Iman when you don't recognize the kufr that you have? Now they say, now we have to go to work. Just like that little boy who wants to be like Alexander the Great. Now he has to go to school, he has to listen to teacher, he has to study, he has to do all these things now. Which in the stories of the saints, they don't tell us. So many times they don't tell us. Especially certain areas in the world, they only talk about the saints. They don't. show what the saint had to sacrifice to have those miracles. So their head is just filled up with just these ideas, and it's still very low level. Because our aim is to be servant. It's not to be awliya or to be this, to be servant. You think any awliya out there, they became awliya because they say, I want to be an awliya? The very desire of wanting to be an awliya is sin enough. And that is sin. So you're still playing, let's say to those, you're still playing. You still don't understand your kufr. You still don't understand the idols that you have to smash before you reach to the Kaaba. You understand? So yes, you were there. It's okay. We all have to enter some way, somehow. There is also a hook that is there. So now when you meet your sheikh now, sometimes they meet the sheikh and the sheikh may show a little bit here and there. And then they're like, oh, now my sheikh fulfill all my expectations. But when the sheikh says, okay, now I'm training you. You're not just there reading a book. You're not just there reading a live book, watching me like watching a movie. Now I'm going to train you how to become beloved to Allah. Oh, no, what is this? They're saying, how dare you do this to me? Why are you telling me these things? Why are you embarrassing me in public? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You understand? But how many more sohbats, how many more stories of saints where they have to cut open a man, their method of curing, cleaning, just like the doctor is doing. You will never tell the doctor, what are you doing, cutting open? How dare you do that? You don't tell that. If you believe that shaykh is your tabib al-qulub, then where is your bayat? Where is your trust? Where is your obedience? Where is your love? Where is your devotion? If you realize you don't have that, that is good. That is a first step. Oh, I don't have that. Then strive to have that. Struggle to have that. Ask for forgiveness because you still want it. Shaykh can pull you in, show certain things. You get amazed. At the very least, he can, with his jazba, he can just pull people. People will fall in love with him. Then he says, that is still very low level. Now I'm going to train you how to become servants. This is the way. How to walk in the footsteps of the prophets. There's no other way. You want to walk in the footsteps of your ego? Then why are we here? That's the time people say, oh, I want to see miracles. I want to hear nice stories. I want to feel. I want to see lights. Especially in the Naqshbandi Tariqat, they say, once you enter, even if you have something, they take it all away from you. Even if you have something, they take it away from you. And then they give you the jubba of humbleness. You understand? Until you feel like there is nothing. Right? What happened to me? I don't know. I don't have any passion. I don't have any. I don't have. So you say, I have nothing. I have nothing now. I don't even have any love now. I don't have any iman. I don't know what anything. Good. That is a starting point, because our starting point is to be nothing. You understand? That is when people say, oh, no, I want to be something. I want to see something. Then you're really not ready for the way, especially Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah, in the highest way. The way of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, don't you see? He gave everything. Don't you see? He even gave his wives and his children to Allah and His Prophet. What are we doing? Giving? We're not giving. Some people, they are tested with that. High stations coming. Giving in the way. They don't understand too much yet. But what are we giving? Really, what are we giving? We're getting so much here. If we say, oh, I'm taking a pay cut because I'm coming here, don't worry. If you're saying over there, pay that you're getting too, there's not going to be too much barakah in it because you're not using it in any way of Allah. You're just using it for whatever you think it is. And it causes you pain physically, and your doctor's bills is going to cancel everything too. We want barakat. So this is how it is. But don't worry, once they cloak you with that, then they say this one then cannot be moved. If somebody comes and show lights, he's not going to be moved. It's not going to pull him. This one is going to show miracles, it's not going to be moved. You understand? This one is going to do this, that is not going to be moved at all, because he already put his shaykh in his heart. He even destroyed himself and he just put his shaykh in his heart. Nothing else. Naqsh. He already made the naqsh. Even if another shaykh comes and opens up east and opens up west, he says, I bring you all the way to divine presence. He says, no thank you. My shaykh is enough for me. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. As Shaykh Maulana is saying, the attitude of the Naqshbandi Murid is like that of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, the angels come offering him so many things. He says, no, my Lord is enough for me. The Murid saying that, my Shaykh is enough for me. I don't need anything from anyone else. You understand? Because this is the way of Siddiq. This is the way of Siddiqul Akbar. To be trustworthy. To be given the trust, the amanat. What is the amanat? What is the amanat that is given to the Prophet? What is making the Prophet ﷺ the highest prophet? Because of that trust. So, those who are waiting for miracles, then little bit they're seeing, their heart is going to flutter. A little bit they're seeing someone else doing it, they're going to go. Shaitanic people doing it, they're going to say this must be correct. Especially in these times. Because Dajjal is going to come. Dajjal is not going to come to say, everybody, fight against your ego. He's not going to say, everyone, keep Shariat. He's not going to say, everyone, keep Sunnah. He's not going to say to everyone, step on your ego and deny. No, he's not. He's going to say, you are free. You are high spiritual beings. And I'm going to show you how high you are, because now you're able to see this, you're able to see that. Dajjal is going to open so many things that appear miraculous. He's going to have the power even to appear as if he was going to raise the dead. Appearances. That even people in the grave, they're going to be tested by Dajjal. What's going to happen if outside here there is somebody saying, look, there's somebody out there, he's flying in the air. How our hearts are going to be? Or somebody is saying, look, accept me and look to see. And he just do like that and gold coming out from his hands. And you're seeing it, touching it, it is. How our heart is going to be. You understand? So Dajjal is going to show all these so-called miracles to see. And those who are chasing after these kinds of things, they are going to be tricked. Because Mahdi alayhi salam is not going to show them. Mahdi alayhi salam is going to bring the Shariat. And he's going to bring tariqat. He's going to bring the sunnah of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. And he's going to fight. So, it's a good. Now you're growing up. Your honeymoon period is finished now. Now, the period where you have to work, you have to pay the bills. Now it is the proof of that love now. And love, when there is no proof, it is hypocrisy. So we may be tested a little bit here and there when things are taken away from us. We're crying. Do we cry when things are given to us? No, we're so happy that when things are taken away from us, we cry. At least we can say, Astaghfirullah, Ya Rabbi, forgive me, I'm weak. Astaghfirullah, my Shaykh, forgive me, I'm weak. You're not going to cry. Or worse, people, they blame other people all the time in front of them and saying this is wrong, you did it wrong. Later they say, why you do it to me? Why you do it to me? Blaming everyone else. You understand? Don't fool yourself. Especially don't try to fool us. So, this is important. If we don't keep our iman, the fitna of Dajjal, he will bring so many people, billions, to Jahannam. Millions of Muslims, we all fool. How are you going to be fooled? How are people fooled? How are people fooled? How are people tricked? They're tricked by the things that they like, that they want, that they desire. That is their weakness. Correct or no? What are we concentrating here, day and night? Our weakness. I'm saying what you want. What is it that you want? Your desires? Dunya? Your nafs? If you know that these desires, these wants, they are wrong, according to Allah and His Prophet, and they are low, then that time they cannot offer you something because you don't want it. Even they offer to you, say, I don't want this. I already understood what this is. Then that time, yes, they can come here with mountains of gold and they can say, I don't want this. I've already gone through this. I've already taken out the gold that I put in my heart, the desire, and I look at it and I test it, and my Shaykh take it and he dissected it, and I was knocked wall to wall. Now I understand. You understand? If you're not tested, how can you know that you are strong? How you know you are strong? You know, in the factory, they make the product. They make the product, like for example, even if they make simple thing like mattress, they have to test it. Especially the prototype that they make, this one, they say it can withstand 10,000 bouncing before it breaks. Correct? They are tested. If you're not tested, how can you be strong? If you're not tested, you think that you're strong. By show you're strong, but one little push, then you become weak. The murid knows, I think I'm strong, but one little push by my Shaykh, boom, I crumble. That means I'm not strong. I think I love so much, but one little push, I fall down. Then build it up. Then you're given a choice. Either you're going to take the right turn or the left turn. Either you're going to say, now I must try harder, or say, now I'm going to give up. So many that give up too. Not the first time we've seen. Young or old, close or far away. Family or strangers, we've seen that too. But now family is our Shaykh, that's it. So now when you discover that, said, okay, I'm like that. Astaghfirullah, I want to be strong. You find ways, you seek ways, you speak to people, you make dua, you run, you step. More you step in your ego, more strong you're going to be. If you think, tafakkur, think. People, what they're thinking. Think. Then the answer will be given to you. This is holy command from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Think. Understand. Don't follow the tariqat, don't follow the religion like animals, blindly. You understand? To think. Those who don't want to think, one day you will have to, and that time is going to be very painful. It's easy now to think little by little, but you don't want to. Then that time when it hits you, then you really have to do what they call soul searching. That is going to be very difficult for you. You're going to suffer a lot. Understand? May Allah keep us in safety, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. We are also aware of people who are trying. They're trying very hard. Wants me to do one thing, and my desire wants me to do another. I'm caught in between. I don't know what to do. What are you? You are a cartoon Christian, good angel and bad angel, whispering to do things, and you don't know, and you, what is that? you become a Disney character, you're already putting them equal. In reality, you already put haq and batil as equal. They're just these two sides, and they're trying to grab you. I just want to be myself. I don't want this, I don't want that. I just want to be free. Correct? What kind of foolish talk is this? How we can say that? That means man didn't even take one step towards understanding what it is. But haq and batil is not like one friend and another friend, you know, that both of them complain about each other, or both of them trying to. It's not like that. And don't you dare put your sheikh there and someone else on the other side too, saying that, I don't know, I'm caught in the middle. Either step out, the best thing to do. Don't even interfere. Don't even interfere, right? You say this is between them. I'm not interfering. All I know is that one is my guide. This one is my father, but that one is my guide. That one is my spiritual father. There is not equal now. But how many are really understanding sheikhs too? What is the position of a sheikh, a guide, a murshid? Or some saying, well, yeah, I believe in murshid, but not like that. Then shaitan will start circling around you like that. We are here to get strong. If we are not tested, we're not going to be strong. We are here because our Shaykh is the owner of the swords, the Sahibul Saif. To become a sword from a clump of iron, you have to go through fire and water and so much hitting and testing to become something. But that is what the prophets they went through, this is what the saints they went through, this is what the Sahaba Kirams they went through. You want something else than that, then you're not in their way. No matter how much you're saying, I'm in their way, I love them. No, it's not. So, our side is always with haq, it should be. That one is always there. Yes, but don't interfere. Pull yourself back, just say, we are watching them too. Otherwise, you're going to be torn to pieces. Because that one who is leading you, don't judge with his eyes also. Don't say he's just a man, or he's Turkish, or he's this, or he doesn't know this, or he knows this, or he is this. No, don't. For you and for me, inshallah. Fatiha.